I'm back and I want to try to make a go of this YouTube channel. I want to see if I can supplement my income and maybe offer some real value to the people who watch it. It's been a few years since I've posted, and I've been procrastinating quite a bit because a lot of things have happened just this year, actually. In February, I bought a house. It's nothing extravagant, but it's my house and I'm grateful to have it. It does need quite a bit of work, hence wanting to supplement my income. But you can see the kitchen in the background here, the refrigerator and all that. And just after moving in, I started getting runs canceled. And if I'm not driving, I'm not getting paid. So I do need to have a way to make up for the times when that happens. That's what I'm hoping to do here. Now I'll try to upload a tour video sometime this week. So hopefully people will enjoy that. And what am I wanting to do with the house? Well, I want to put an addition onto the back by the kitchen to act as a laundry room and as a place for a tankless water heater and a water treatment system. I also want to repair some damaged parts of the garage, and I want to update the house with smart technology, so smart thermostat and all of that. Right now, as far as the washer and dryer goes, I have a washer hookup here on this side of the kitchen and a dryer on that side, so not really convenient. I don't have a washer dryer yet, but I'd like to have just a whole laundry room. Now, I also, a couple of weeks ago, got into a car accident and totaled my car. This one I actually consider to be a blessing because, well, I did like the car. I was paying $500 a month in the car payment on it, with a little over $10,000 left. And so I've been wanting to get a truck anyway so I could haul things around. And when the car was totaled, the insurance paid off the remainder of the loan, and they gave me a payout for the remaining value above what the remaining loan was. So with that, I was able to pick up a 2005 Chevy Silverado for just a little over $8,000, which means the total loan amount is $2,000 less than what I had left already. And the payment is much lower. It's only like $260 a month. So that gives me a nice little cushion there, and it makes it easier to pay off the loan faster because more will go to the principal amount when I overpay it. So that's really nice. At some point, I'll go over my basic budget here. I know people are going to say that's not like the wisest thing. Don't disclose personal information publicly online, and I understand that, and I want to do it carefully. But one thing I want to do is encourage losers like me that things can get better and they can overcome. So just kind of go over what it is I'm dealing with, and maybe it'll encourage other people to help themselves. Now, that brings me to another topic, my name change. No longer is this Where John Goes. And though I hope that the tone of me sharing my journey through life will remain, it's now John the Lesser. Now, there's a story behind that, where that name came from, and I almost went with John the Greater, but let's be honest, I'm not really that great. So the reason I decided to go with Lesser is that it still has a feeling of gravitas, like a historian or something like that, or a philosopher from antiquity, but it still remains humble. I'm not, pumping myself up. I do want to take up reading more. I believe Charlie Kirk said that he read one book per week, and I want to improve my mind so that I can respond to people thoughtfully like he did. And so in that spirit, I would like to recommend two books to anyone who's watching this. The first is The Mysterious Case of Rudolf Diesel, which is a biography of a man who invented the diesel engine. And I promise you, you are missing out if you have not read this book. His story is an engaging and amazing story. The other book is called A River in Darkness. This one is an autobiography from a man who was born in Japan. His father was Korean and his mother was Japanese. And this was back in the 40s and 50s. So that was a very tense situation for him after World War II. I'm sorry, not World War II, after the Korean War. When North Korea was being founded, his father moved the family to North Korea. And there's a story of him growing up there and eventually escaping back to Japan. I do want to address events like the Charlie Kirk assassination and the murder of the refugee on the train and the Evergreen shooting, but I think that's better done in a better video. I don't think that that's really appropriate here. Now, I do want to ask my readers, since I've recommended 2 books to you, in the comments, if you enjoyed this video and made it all the way to the end, and you would also like to read more and share books that you care about, leave a book recommendation in the comments, and then like the video. So God bless, and may you be better than myself.